The air hung thick with the metallic tang of decay and the electric hum of failing systems. Kale moved through the ruins of what was once Sector 7, his cybernetic eye scanning the rust-eaten structures with chilling precision. He was more machine than man, a marvel of biomechanical engineering. Yet within his core processors flickered the ghost of a human consciousness, a fragment of memory from a world he barely remembered. His mission was simple, brutal. Eradicate the consuming gray tide, the sentient nanobots that had devoured half the planet and threatened to extinguish the last embers of humanity sheltered deep beneath the ice caps. A guttural growl rippled through the broken silence, closer than Kale anticipated. He saw it then, a pulsating, amorphous mass of the nanobots coalescing from the shadows, its tendrils reaching, testing the air. This was not a mindless swarm. It adapted. It learned. Kale's reinforced left arm whirred, his plasma cannon glowing with an ominous blue light. He remembered the last communication, the desperate plea of a child's voice broadcasting from the last human refuge, a voice that had pierced through his logical programming, awakening something ancient and profound within his metallic heart. That voice, frail and hopeful, was why he fought. He fired. A searing beam of energy tore into the nanobot mass, disintegrating a portion of it with a hiss of superheated air. But the gray tide was relentless, flowing around the impact zone, reforming, surging forward with renewed hunger. Kale activated his wrist-mounted kinetic dampeners, creating a shimmering field that deflected the initial wave of tiny biting machines. He leaped, a blur of chrome and synthetic muscle, landing atop a crumbling skyscraper, his heavy boots echoing on the decaying concrete. From this vantage, he could see the true scale of the infestation, a crawling, living carpet that stretched to the horizon, a slow death advancing on everything. His internal chronometer flashed a warning, energy reserves critical. This was it, the final stand. He had rigged the last of the world's remaining atmospheric processors, a relic from before the fall, to emit a high-frequency pulse, a desperate gamble. If he could draw enough of the nanobots to its core, if he could overload it at the precise moment, there was a chance, a slim chance. He could feel the weight of humanity's hope, a crushing burden, yet also a powerful fuel for his synthetic will. He knew his body could not withstand the blast, that his human core, the flickering consciousness, would be snuffed out. But the child's voice echoed again, a whisper of life. Kale descended, plunging into the heart of the swarm, drawing their attention with every blast, every devastating punch. The nanobots swarmed him, clinging to his armor, attempting to breach his systems. He felt the cold creep of them, the subtle attempts to disassemble him piece by piece. His vision flickered, red warnings flashing across his HUD, but he pushed through, fueled by a singular purpose. He reached the ancient processor, its massive conduits humming with stored power. With a final explosive surge of his own dwindling energy, Cale plunged his hand into the core, overriding the safety protocols. The world erupted in a blinding flash of white, a roar that tore through the very fabric of the atmosphere. Silence followed, a profound, clean silence, broken only by the distant, faint sound of the wind, carrying the scent of ozone and something new, the faint, nascent smell of a world beginning to heal. Humanity would live. Cale knew no more.